Hello, so today I'm going to be building the house for my legacy challenge that I'm doing on YouTube. And this is a budget house because it's a starter home. So it's not the prettiest house, but I think it's all right. The roofing was pretty difficult. As you can see, I'm struggling with the overhangs, but I just did a pitched roof, is that what that is? I don't know, slanted roof. But it's just a pretty simple looking house, and it didn't have much of a backyard or landscaping because I didn't have that much money. I had like $800 left when I was done, but I did add a platform or like a foundation, so just so it looked better and not like a flat house. I built this in Bridleton Bay, is that how you say it? Bridleton Bay. And oh yeah, there's the foundation. So I think this is a really pretty world, and I'm glad that I built it in here because the lighting is also really good. But I spent a lot of money on a rounded porch, but I had lots of skill building items on the porch because the house was very tiny. It was only like one bedroom, didn't even have a sink in the bathroom. So I just thought, Sims could use the kitchen sink. So I didn't put a sink in the bathroom. But I used lots of cats and dogs for this house because all the windows and doors, they have so many variants and they're just like really pretty. I always forget they exist, and I always use the modern ones, so I thought I'd use these ones for cats and dogs. This house isn't completely cats and dogs, but it's like close enough. I did use a lot of other packs, I believe, like lots of Dream Home Decorator and high school years, so sorry about that if you want to download this off the gallery. But I took a very long time picking the swatch for the outside of the house because I wanted to do like a brick, but it just looked really weird, especially in the environment. I didn't think it fit right. But the exterior took a while to paint the roof. And pretty sure I'm posting this after I do the first episode of my Legacy Challenge, so go watch that, and I guess you'll see this house. And it is a very not pretty house. Because of course it was a budget house, so I couldn't really make it pretty, but I think the exterior is pretty cute. And obviously I did not have enough money for decoration, but I put a couple planter boxes. They don't fit the windows, but they kind of work, I guess. And I did a bunch of skill building stuff on the patio, that's what it's called. And so I did a chess table, planter boxes, or not planter boxes, but like garden plot thingies. And I also did an easel, so because we all know that the best way to make money in The Sims is to paint, even though it takes a million years. But right now I'm just picking the flooring for the inside of the house. I don't like the wood flooring that's in the game. So this took a kind of a long time, but I got it, so that's okay. And I also didn't know what tile to pick for the patio area. So I don't remember what I originally or ended up doing, but hopefully it's good and doesn't take that long. Oh, I think I kept that. But I did none of the house matches, so sorry about that. But it doesn't even have an oven, and I used like the kid chairs because they were like the cheapest ones that looked okay. And I did kind of splurge on a bed because I wanted a cute bed and not like one of the bad ones that was like used from City Living or just like looked bad. So I ended up using this one, and it took me about a million years to find a swatch that I liked. Like, I cycled through all of the swatches at least 10 times. It was a little bit too much. So I decided the theme for this room to be green. The theme is green. That kind of rhymes. But I used Dream Home Decorator for the wallpaper. I think it kind of matches, even though I used like no pink in the other part of the room. But that's okay. And I put like absolutely nothing in this room. It was just like bed, wardrobe, maybe a mirror, done. Like, I didn't want to spend a lot of money because of course I didn't have that much money, so I had to, be responsible with my funds. So I splurged on a toaster oven, but not a sink for the bathroom because that's just too much money. But I can have a toaster oven. That will do. The kitchen is really, really small, like super small. And I guess I did use those counters, but it was a really tiny kitchen. I'm pretty sure, I shrinked it, but here's the toaster oven that I used, and I made it pink because I thought it brought some color into the house because the house was looking very dull and base game, dare I say. It looked like a base game starter home, and I didn't like that. So I added some color into it, and that trash can, it was $2,000? I think it was $2,000. But so I put that in there because it gives you money when you put trash in there. So that would be very useful. And then I used the light switches that we got in the base game update. And I'm pretty sure I'm just decorating now. As you can see, it took a very long time. I ended up using a poster for artwork just because it was cheap and I guess kind of matched the vibe. But it took a pretty long time. I don't know why, but I just couldn't find artwork or pretty much anything for this house because nothing matched. Like if I wanted to use the Dream Home Decorator toaster oven, I felt like I had to use the cabinets, which then mean it would be a lot of money. But I did use the couch from Dream Home Decorator because I thought it would be nice to have a mini couch and not like one of the bad double sofas, 2-seaters in the game. So I just did that. But I could buy a Dream Home Decorator painting, and that painting is beautiful. Like, that's probably my favorite in the game because it just fills up so much space and it kind of matches everything. I sized up that rug from high school years because it's the best fuzzy rug, except for, what's the other one from? City Living. That's what it's from. The City Living rug is it looks so soft. I wish I had it in real life. But as you can see, I used the tiny chairs, like the kid chairs from base game because they were a lot cheap. And here is when I did the bathroom, and the bathroom doesn't have a sink, okay? Because I needed to have a shower because of, gameplay reasons for the toddler. So because the Legacy had to have a, kid, I did not splurge on toilet paper. That was not in the budget, but I couldn't get a sink, so I just thought they could wash their hands in the bathroom. But now I'm just doing a couple of finishing touches and adding some stairs, and always delete the underside of stairs because it gives you a lot of money back. And I'm pretty sure the house is almost done. I think I went into debug. I don't know. Oh, here's when I added the skill building. That's what it's called. Skill building stuff for my sim. So, she could make money off of painting, and also just to decorate the porch a little bit because it was not looking too good. But the chess table was a really cute touch because I feel like Sims can just, go out there and play chess. There are the kid chairs again. I like the yellow swatch. It's really light and pretty of the tiny kid chairs. I think the chess table was a really cute touch because it's just so cute when Sims like play chess with each other. Such a great bonding thing. So now I'm adding some terrain paint for the path, and I never like how terrain paint can't go off of the lot because it just like ends on the like line. It's like so abrupt, so I don't like it. And here's when I was, deciding to go into debug because I'm not spending $80 on an oak tree. Sorry, but yeah, it took me about a million years to go into debug. I could not type in the cheats correctly. It just would not work. Like, I don't know if I was capitalizing things wrong or just spelling things wrong, but I tried to go into debug like 10 times and it did not work. But I finally got there somehow. It's like 20 seconds in sped up time of me just trying to go into debug, and I like kept typing it in, but I eventually got there to get some debug landscaping so that I could, landscape the house instead of just having it be empty because it doesn't look good empty. But now I finally got into debug, and the debug stuff sometimes doesn't have like the best texturing. I don't know why, but it just looks off. But now I've got these little trees to decorate the house kind of with. They don't match the, surrounding area, but I still think it's cute. And now I'm just adding all of this stuff and adding some low-lying bushes. And this is pretty much the end of the speed build, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day. Please consider subscribing and liking this video. Bye-bye.